Show, Thursday episode, and it's the 26th day of October 2023. We are so much delighted to be here this morning, thanking God for life, the gift of life. That's the most important, and we are trusting Him for better days ahead. My name is Nonya Nwokoye, and I hope you had a wonderful night rest. Thank you for always waking up with ABS on Good Morning Anambra Show. You're welcome. We begin the show with the press review. All right, good to have you on the press review. On press review, it's a time we take a look at some of our national dailies and, of course, stories making their headlines on ABS website. We've been joined this morning by the Secretary, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, SANU Unizik branch. He is also National Liaison Officer, Anambra State Association of Town Unions, SASATU, for Anambra Central Senatorial Zone. He's also, he's been one-time President General, Enugu Community Development Union, ACDU. And he is none other than Comrade Bonnie Ozonkwako. You're welcome to the studio.
Thank you, our viewers. Welcome to Press Review. Thank you, Nanya, for inviting me today.
All right, and we begin with taking a look at some of the stories making their headlines on ABS website. Anambra women in Southern California donate medical equipment to primary health care centers. A former lawmaker, Mrs. Nkem Diche, sworn in as Anambra Special Duties Commissioner. Anambra CP Adeoye extols Soludo for support to command. All right, which of the stories of great interest to you?
Thank you so much. As usual, we go to abstv.com, the trending story there. The Anambra State Commissioner of Police extolling the partnership between the command and the Anambra State government. So it's a good synergy that the government must work in synergy with the police high command to curb the society of all sorts of criminal elements. And kudos to Mr. Governor for deeming it fit and necessary to continue this partnership with the police. You see, no agency of government can do it alone. While the governor is the chief security officer of the state, then the police, he uses the police to achieve this aim, making sure that criminal elements are wiped off from the state. So if we don't have that strong partnership, if there's rancor existing between these two big bodies, then the masses will suffer. There will be a rise in criminal activity. There will be all sorts of nefarious activities going on. So I also thank the governor for the support he has been giving to the police. Yes, though the police is a federal agency, but this is a federal agency deployed to your state, and their primary duty is to assist you to maintain law and order in that state. Therefore, they must by word of necessity, by word of great importance, receive massive support from that state.
Okay, let's quickly run. The first paper for review this morning is the Daily Times newspaper. Let's see stories making their headlines in front of the Daily Times newspaper. Okay, article Obi appeal finale today. Supreme Court holds ACs. We have writers there. Will Tinubu remain president? Will Nigerians see a new era? Today is last lap of hotly contested protest. Okay, moving on. Air traffic controllers raised the alarm on state of facilities. Disaster waiting to happen. And of course, other stories in front of that paper. Okay, I think we just take that to two stories. And I don't know, Nigerians are eagerly awaiting the outcome of the Supreme Court verdict, which is going to happen today.
Yeah, I love the word eagerly because after the February 25th, 2023 election, the parties and the candidates that were not satisfied with the outcome did the constitutional thing they were supposed to do and headed to tribunal. Not just the Presidential Election Tribunal, National Assembly Election Tribunal, Governorship and State House of Assembly Election Tribunal. And so far, so good. We have been getting judgments either for or against. And some people that were not satisfied with the outcome of some judgments had also, moved a step higher to either the Court of Appeal or to the Supreme Court. And various verdicts has been delivered by various Court of Appeals in all parts of the country, either affirming the judgment of the lower tribunal or nullifying the judgment of that tribunal, declaring some other person the winner, or calling for fresh election in areas where elections were not inconclusive or winner was declared without following due process.
Okay.
And that also brings us to the one that the whole Nigerians are interested. The Supreme Court, what the Supreme Court will do. Yes, the Supreme Court is sitting on an appeal brought before it by the candidates of Labour Party, Mr. Peter Obi, and the candidate of People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. That of APM, you see how it went, it has been withdrawn. So these are the two major challenges that the Supreme Court have today. Now, all eyes are on the Supreme Court to do the needful, either for or against. The justices of the Supreme Court should really give reasons for the judgments they are expected to give today, either for or against. There should be reasons that will convince Nigerians that justice was actually delivered, that justice was not stolen, that things went through the right channel. So it is until we see this judgment today, and that is the final. And except any of the candidates want to appeal to God. But this one is final. So that final judgment is anticipated today. I'm also not so comfortable with the rush because I don't know whether this is coming from the right news channel, that this judgment wasn't supposed to be delivered today. It was supposed to be coming in some time in November, and suddenly it was.
2nd November. There is something, I think the US, whatever, say they are going to release documents. Yes, so because of that, they now rushed to declare the judgment today. I don't know which one.
So I don't know which one to take. If actually that is the true position, that something is being expected from US, and in order to prevent that thing from influencing the outcome of the judgment, you now had to you brought it back to today. Well, let's see how it goes. Like I said, this is a matter that is before the courts, and when you are making comments on it, you have to be very, very careful so that you not be seen as either overpraising the gentlemen there or castigating them. But what you are saying here is, we're analyzing the whole situation. How does it affect this change in date? Is there anything they are not telling us that prompted this change in date? So that's what we are looking at until in the next couple of hours, all these things will be, be in the open, and Nigerians will decipher what actually happened.
All right, quickly, we move on to the Punch newspapers. Let's see stories making their headlines in front of the Punch. Diesel, jet fuel, rising prices threaten industries, airlines. Diesel, jet fuel rising prices, threaten industries, airlines. We have riders there. Diesel aviation fuel sell for 1,000 naira. Factories shut in Kano, Ogun, Anambra, others. Now, telecoms operators use 40 million liters of diesel monthly. Man warns against hike. We also have other stories there. Federal government delegate visits flooded Ogun communities. Promises circle. We can see government vehicle right inside the water. Okay, son of Ogbomosho to appeal removal. Palace source. Mohbad hid for 6 months over fear of attack. That's coming from parents. National Assembly to probe lawyers, others behind 11 billion naira P&ID scandal. Supreme Court decides Tinubu Atiku Obi poll battle today. President to present 2024 budget November, says Senate. And we have 5.5 trillion naira payroll. Federal government